Okay, time being till the others join. Those who have not finished that writing,
Remove the
those who have not finished the writing part can finish it, please. Okay, shall we start? I think 34 only join. Okay, now this is very interesting chapter. Second chapter is very interesting chapter. It is telling you about how to treat the sewage. Now in the first chapter, we have studied about how to collect the sewage from an individual residence and how to transport towards the treatment plant. Is it? That much part we have studied in a chapter number 1. Now in a chapter number 2, we are studying about how to treat the sewage. Okay. Now with this figure, I will explain a typical flow chart is there. Okay, for the sewage. So sewage treatment plant is again divided into primary treatment, secondary treatment and tertiary treatment. Okay. Now what is coming under the primary treatment? Primary treatment includes screening, grit chamber, equalization basin and primary settling tank. This is the part, these are the unit operations included in a primary treatment process. Now secondary treatment process along with the primary treatment up to the primary settling tank, or we can say primary clarifier also instead of primary settling tank. It includes the secondary part is the biological treatment and secondary clarifier or secondary settling. So biological treatment, there are the three types of biological treatment processes are there. Alternatively, we can use that either activated sludge process, either trickling filter. That way we can use the alternative type of biological treatment process, one at a time. Okay, two at a time is not required. One at a time we can go to use these biological treatment processes. Then what is included in the tertiary treatment process, including primary and secondary treatment process, one advanced wastewater treatment we are supposed to provide. But usually at the wastewater treatment plant, we are not providing the advanced wastewater treatment process because it is a costlier. So instead of that, what we do, instead of providing the advanced wastewater treatment process, we allow to dispose the wastewater, treated wastewater after secondary clarifier, treated wastewater, or to that we can say effluent, EFFLUENT, effluent. We can allow to dispose that effluent into nearby water body or on the land. If it is the nearby water body like a river, pond available, we can dispose that treated sewage into that, or we can use that treated sewage for the farming purpose, agricultural purpose. Is it? That is known as the disposing it on the land. Two way we can dispose. Then when it is going to the land, it will get percolated towards the underground, and will percolated water will be collected into the underground water table. But while passing that passage, it will get naturally treated. Okay, and once it is getting naturally treated, that treated water we can use as a raw water source for the water treatment plant. Are you getting this? Are you getting this cycle? for the water treatment plant, you have studied that water treatment process in a first semester. For the water treatment plant, we are collecting raw water either from the groundwater source or from the surface water source. Okay, but groundwater source or the surface water source we are using as a raw water, and then we are treating in a water treatment plant, and then we can use it for the drinking purpose directly from the source. We are not using for the drinking purpose. Okay, so after this secondary treatment for the sewage, we can allow to flow that sewage either on the ground or in a nearby water body to get naturally treated, and after getting naturally treated, that water we can use as a raw water for the drinking water treatment plant as a source. I think you understood. Okay, now one more figure I'm going to show you. See here, this is a typical wastewater treatment plant. So this you can see, second, this is a typical wastewater treatment plant. I'm trying to get anode. Okay. Okay, this is a entire city or a particular industry or the residential area is there, and from that sewage is being generated from at the different sources you can see here, and that entire sewage is being collected with the help of different submains or the laterals or the house sewers and transported it towards the main sewer line. Okay, and that main sewer line is connected to the direct collecting the waste entire sewage into the nearby wastewater treatment plant. Okay, now this is the way, from this point the wastewater plant is being started. So every wastewater treatment plant should have the first unit operation as a screening process. Okay, so here you can see this is the screening. Okay, coarse screen we can use to remove the larger size particles, and that removed particles can be removed separately and it can be crushed and recycled into the same water, or it can be sent it for the disposal purpose, solid waste disposal purpose, and then the sewage will go to the primary sedimentation tank. Here is the primary sedimentation tank. In the primary sedimentation tank, whatever the settleable solids are present into the sewage will be allowed to settle by the gravity. Okay, then the settled sewage can be removed from this bottom side, that is raw sewage, and it will be forwarded for the wastewater sludge for processing. Means this is a byproduct of this sewage treatment plant, and it should be, it also for that also we are supposed to take care. Otherwise you will think that you are treating water or wastewater. You should not worry about the solid waste getting generated during the treatment process. Equally, you should concentrate towards the raw, towards the solids which are going to be generated into the sewage treatment plant. Okay. Now in the primary sedimentation tank, what is happening? The settleable solids by the gravity will be settled down at the bottom, and to that we can say sludge, and then it will be sent towards the treatment process. Komal Ronge, is there any problem? You have raised a hand. Komal Ronge?
No, ma'am.
Okay, by mistake you did. Okay, no problem. Then after primary sedimentation tank, the sewage will go to the forward direction, and there is a aeration tank. So that aeration tank, here we are applying air, atmospheric air we are adding, and while adding of air, it will remove the odorable gases. It will remove the odorable gases present into sewage. At the same time, that air will be consumed by the microorganisms present into sewage. These microorganisms will take the fresh air or the oxygen and will grow themselves in the sewage. Now you may be thinking, why to allow to grow the microorganism? Microorganisms are not the required organisms. These are the enemies. Okay, kind of enemies. So, but what we are doing here, we are taking help of microorganism to degrade the organic material present into sewage. In a primary clarifier, only settleable particles will settle down, but the suspended particles or the dissolved impurities present into sewage will not be removed in a primary clarifier, or by simply sedimentation process will not separate it out the organic impurities present into the sewage. So for that purpose, we are taking the help of microorganism. Microorganisms are decomposing that organic impurities present into sewage, and decomposing in the sense they are degrading, they are eating. Okay, so once they are degrading or eating, it is going to be their stomach and they are becoming healthy, and that converting into bigger mass. Once it is converting into bigger mass, it will be easy to settle down in a secondary clarifier. Here it is shown here as a final clarifier. So along with the microorganism, some amount of chemicals we are applying, that also will help to coagulate the particles. So you have studied the coagulation in a semester 1. Once again, I will repeat that. Coagulation is nothing but the addition of coagulants, chemicals, to agglomerate the different particles and coming together. म्हणजे काय होतं की पार्टिकल्स वरती चार्ज असतात. वॉट एव्हर द suspended impurities present or organic impurities present into sewage, त्याच्यावरती these are the charged particles. So once these are the charged particles, it will difficult to settle down. It will be in a floating position or suspension position. And if we add some coagulants, that coagulant will neutralize the charge of particle. And because of neutralization of charged particles, they will come together, and once coming together, it will convert into a flock, larger size particle. Okay, once it is converted into larger size particles, that will be possible to settle down by the gravity in a secondary clarifier. Okay, so very formal information I am giving you here with a typical flow chart of the sewage. In detail, each unit operation we are going to study in this chapter. Okay, it's a design, how it is operating, what are the problems, what are the principles, what is the working, everything, advantages, disadvantages, everything we are going to study in detail in this chapter. So while explaining a typical flow chart for the sewage, I am explaining a little less, okay, about each unit operation. Now, after secondary clarifier, here also settle the sludge. Huge amount of sludge is being settled into the secondary clarifier. That also we have to remove, and we have to go for the treatment to the sludge. Now, listen carefully. Now, in a first chapter, we have studied about the collection part and transportation part. In a second chapter, we are studying about the treatment part to the sewage, means liquid. But whatever the solids are being generated from each unit operation, that treatment part we are going to study in a chapter number 3. Okay, so everything has been segregated very properly, sequentially, and that I will explain. You just need to focus towards what I am talking. Okay, now after that final or the secondary clarifier, that sewage can be recycled or it can be sent towards the nearby water body or any for the land use purpose. Okay, understood this part? Understood? If you have understood, I will go to the next point. Now we are going to study the applications of physical unit operations in wastewater treatment. Physical unit operation म्हणजे कुठले? Primary unit operation. Okay. So see here, whatever I have discussed while explaining the entire sewage treatment plant, I have explained, and in that I told you all the functions. Now you can copy these functions. So I will get a rest of 2 minutes, you copy, and then I will explain once again. I have already explained all this. Screening is used for the removal of coarse and settleable solids by interceptions. Then comminution the grinding of coarse solids to remove to or more or less uniform size, flow equalization of flow and mass, loading of BOD and suspended solids. This you part write down. Actually, for sketching purpose, I should draw, and I will give you that figure in the next lecture. I think I have not added in this lecture. The question on this topic will be like this: to draw a typical flow chart of wastewater. Wastewater, domestic wastewater I explained. Okay, industry is also there, wastewater. If wastewater treatment plant is designed for the industry, in that case we can say it is a effluent treatment plant, ETP. And if the wastewater treatment plant is designed for the domestic wastewater, at that time we can say it is a sewage treatment plant. Keep on writing what I am telling. Sewage treatment plant, or we can say STP. Understood? Water treatment plant, WTP. Wastewater treatment plant, WWTP or STP is the sewage treatment plant. And for the industrial wastewater, whatever is the treatment plant, that is STP. Okay? Sorry, ETP. Capital E, capital T, capital P. So write down this chart. Once you finish, let me know so I can change the slide. Good morning, sir. Okay. So this was the physical unit operations, and now the chemical unit operations. This also you please copy. Wait ma'am, last slide नाही झाली आणखीन. Okay. Nazanin Mulani. Yes, I will display the same slide. Just wait. Okay, finish it. Shall I go to the next point? Hello? Thank you. Okay, now write down these chemical parameters, chemical treatment. Okay, friends. Now, time being, I have taken attendance. I will call the roll numbers of absent roll numbers. I have taken attendance and I will call the absent roll numbers. Is there anybody present from this number? He or she can intimate me. Absent roll number I am calling. Okay. Uh, 7, 11, 12, 13, 28, 30, 33, 39, 40. Sorry. 39, after 39, 44, 60, 62, 63, 67, 68, and 69 are absent. Is there anybody else absent, or is there anybody who is present? I have taken number as absent. They can intimate me. We have 3 minutes to finish that lecture. Everybody's attendance I have taken, I think. Strength is good today. Okay, that the slides I told you that I will share with you and not shared because you want to see the links. Okay, provided, and that diagram also you want to draw. So now I am sharing on the group. Which one I have to share? One second. General and academic, online lectures, society, online lectures, chapter number 1, that hydraulic design, pump, you want pump. गर्ल्सच्या ग्रुपवरती मी शेअर केलं तर बॉईजच्या ग्रुपवरती शेअर करते. डॉक्युमेंट पंप. ज्याने फिगर काढलेली नसेल पंपिंग स्टेशनची त्यांनी या याच्यातली आहे त्या पंपच्या स्लाइड ज्या शेअर केलेले त्याच्यामध्ये आहे ते. Okay, those who have finished they can leave the class. Thank you everybody. Bye bye. I will close the meeting.